You had your whole life to prepare for this moment. Why aren't you ready?
I'm tired, sir.
Do you wish to quit? If your mission is to quit, there's no better time than right now. You can quit now. Get it over with.
Forget that.
What's up? It's your buddy John. Back with an update. So, made a video for the first time in a long time 2 weeks ago. Last week I was supposed to make a video, but I didn't because we had people come into town and it was busy. Week got away from me, so this week we had to do it. I had a friend, he's trying to get in better shape as well, and this week he went up. He got heavier, I should say. And he told me it was my fault for not making an update video. So here we are, making sure that there's no excuses for next week. Ain't that right, buddy? Yeah. So I haven't been super locked in, but it's okay. I did my weigh in last week. I just didn't make the video. So I weighed in at 307 or something like that when I started this, and last week it was 299, so we lost 8 pounds. And then for this week, we weighed in at 297.2, so a loss of like 1.8. Haven't been super locked in. Haven't wasn't really tracking calories this week. Even with that being said, not tracking it like using my chronometer app, but still understanding what the caloric value is of the meals I eat and keeping a rough estimate in my head. I expected to lose more than 1.8 pounds this week, but that's not the case. So I don't really know what's going on with that. It is what it is. We'll just continue to grind this week and try to continue to take weight off. Could be a number of things. I'm not going to speculate just this moment because I don't really know. And this is me getting back to trying to get into shape. So it is what it is. But 2 weeks down, almost 10 pounds in 2 weeks, we'll take it for what it is. We just don't want to see those gains, I guess you could say. Not at this stage in the game. Just trying to take it off. This week we'll make sure we're a lot more dutiful in keeping track of our calories. And I mean in a real way, like so that we can make sure we're in a deficit. Not think we're in a deficit, but make sure on top of continuing to track how much we walk. That is what the plan is for this week. We're just going to continue to keep the train rolling, as they say, or maybe I'm butchering that. I'm pretty sure that's what they say, and it's been good. It's been good to get back to it. I felt pretty good this week. A little tired towards the end of the week, but I walked every day this week, so I haven't done that in a long time. And one of these days, I cracked over 10 miles. It's been nice to get out there and be able to walk and not feel like trash, and I feel much better throughout the day. I tend to have more energy. And it's a nice feeling. I don't know that I necessarily see any difference right now, but I had someone say they saw a difference. Maybe they were just being nice. I'm not sure, but that doesn't really matter. If we continue the trend that we're on right now, it won't take much longer for there to be a visible difference, and that's what I'm really looking forward to. It's one thing to step on the scale and see it, but it's a little bit different to look in the mirror and see it. The realization that like, oh, it actually is having an effect. It's not the same as seeing it on the scale. Because when I look in the mirror currently, I'm still like, we got some work to do. So that's really all I got. I'm keeping this one pretty short. Next week will be a much better track of what I've eaten, the way that I've been sleeping, and then we'll continue with the walking. And we will address anything that comes up between now and then. Anything interesting that I think needs to be brought up. But either way, doesn't matter. Thanks for tuning in. I appreciate it. If you're new, welcome. If you've been here before, I appreciate you coming back. And that is, as they say, that's a wrap. So I will catch you next week for another update. We'll see you then. It's your buddy John. Out.
God, your hands are green. Because they got hit by lightning.